We're live. Welcome back to the channel. Third race, season 2, F1 2020, my team career mode. Where we had a dodgy qualifying because it rained in Q2. We were on the inters, and then the last minute, it just wouldn't let it dried up, and they just wouldn't let me put on the slicker tires. And oh my god, I have to remember now you could put the ball. It was only showing me the inters and the wets, so I did change it, so I forgot that you can change then onto the dry tires. And I ended up coming 16th in Q2. Lando came 11th.
We're here in the Yangtze River Delta today, home of the 16 corners that make up the Shanghai International Circuit. 54% of this 3.3-mile lap is taken at full throttle, and we'll be getting up to speeds of around 200 miles an hour, with DRS assisting the cars down the back straight before they brake into the sharp hairpin at turn 14.
Just want to check now anyone get a grid penalty.
Alongside me as usual for the race today. Let's talk about the scientist. No grid penalties, no mitigating circumstances, just a poor qualifying performance and a very disappointing start position for them today.
They'll have a sinking feeling as they look up from the cockpit and realise they're in a different postcode to the start line for sure. But the one positive they can hold on to is that the car is quick and they can make their way through the field.
Yes, it is. It's got the best
lines up on pole position, and it's Valtteri Bottas that completes the front row. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Sainz, Sergio Perez, and Leclerc, Ricciardo, Stroll, Albon,
best power.
Daniel Kvyat, Norris, Ocon, Nobuharu,
Power train up
and
slows.
Gasly, Latifi, the scientist, George Russell, and Roman Grosjean, De Vries, Giovinazzi, Giotto, and Kevin Magnussen fills the last spot on the grid. Which of these talented drivers?
Poor Magnussen's having a bad job, like. Poor man, like. Well, that was two drivers I'd love to see back, especially Grosjean. Grosjean would have made. He's a great driver if he just had a faster car.
Now that we've got some points on the board, let's continue this form and aim for another top 10 finish.
I'm gonna put as much fuel in. Just put enough in for 40 laps. Yes. Let's do this. And it's lights out. The Chinese Grand Prix, and it's an excellent start. It's an excellent start. It's a brilliant start. Now the squeeze. Oh my word. What a start. Brake. Superb start. Perez is having a good season. And it was Stroll that came second in Bahrain, I think.
That's a decent start. Good job.
P5. Oh, what an overtake. We're hunting Verstappen. Our Honda engine's a lot more powerful than the Red Bulls. Oh, fuck off. some pull. Oh, beautiful. Teammate status.
Okay, I'll have the pit team send you out with aero setting +1. We'll move aero to +1.
So they fucking asked you, these bastards. Teammate status.
We're leading our teammate by 7.3 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. They're in 12th. The time last lap was a 1 minute 50.1.
I suppose it means me I passed them out. An excellent start. The new aero package, the new drag reduction, the new power upgrades. We had 7 upgrades that come in between the last race and this race. Oh, I think we might have more. We had 3 aero, 2 chassis.
The fastest lap of the race. Keep this up.
1 durability. I was 7. And 1 and 1 power. Because we do 4 races every 2 days. I think that's 8 days it would take us. But like if I do another race tonight, that would be make it 4 because 3 today and 1 last night. Shite. And
That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
do 3 tomorrow, perhaps. I can't do 3 tomorrow. At max I could do 2. It's just I have to learn how to drive tomorrow. Which is in the morning, which would be around the time I'd be streaming normally. Then maybe that night. So I'd only get 1 tomorrow, you know. And then it might be only 1 for a few days. It's hard really to schedule when you're streaming F1 though, because you have to do the practice and the qualifying beforehand before you stream the race. It's like it takes about 45 minutes beforehand to do the practice, and then the qualifying depends. But so far this race is going good. Teammate status.
Roger Roger that. Soft tyres at the next pit stop.
No, 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 no. Oh, set hard tires. Set hard tires.
Copy that. Parts for next box.
So I have to fulfill the pet strategy. Teammate status.
Gap to teammate behind is 19.3 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. They're in 12th. The time last lap was a
This box.
1:43.2.
Wonder is your problem? You went on to the mediums anyway. It's a bit early going on to the mediums. Could be going for a 2-stop strategy. Because I wouldn't fancy doing 24 laps on the mediums. It's a big gap though. Full race update.
Verstappen behind. You are in first position. Front of the pack. The gap to the car behind is 19.6 seconds. They're on old softs. Your pit window will open in 7 laps time. 23 laps to go.
Right, so it opens on lap 13. Or lap 12. 13 to 17. Lost your control a wee bit. Oh my word, that was an absolute fucking nightmare. The fact that the car doesn't steer sometimes doesn't help. But I hate that fucking... Oh, I hate turns 1, 2 and 3 there. Verstappen and Perez both boxing. Norris up to P4.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option. Confirmed.
Obviously I'm managing the tyres that well. So it's 15 to 18. Norris should be ahead of them, like. He's in the faster car. I suppose they're in the faster tyre, but still. Yeah, Norris. It's up to P2.
We're leading our teammate by 35.6 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. They're in second. The time last lap was a 1 minute 42.9.
I don't actually know why I'm so happy, to be honest. Because I know it's the pit. Not sure he is, and he has a bit of traffic behind him. A lot of traffic. But he's over a second. Fairness to him. Over a second ahead of. He's pulling away. Go on. Go on, Lando. He's great. This car is incredible on the straights. It's the corner. It's the aerodynamics are still not as good as it need to be, or the chassis not as good as it needs to be. I think that's what's gonna. We need to get. That's why I'm trying to invest more into chassis and stuff like that. Let's try and their aerodynamics. Extra miles ahead in the power.
To teammate behind is 38.8.
Look at the straight line speed of that car on the mini map. It's in. I think it could be one of those that turns 1, 2 or 3 that you'd end up getting passed out on. Is that American last? It's Lewis is all the way down there. Well, not really. They went soft, hard. Soft, soft. They're going for a 2-stop strategy with Lewis. Soft, medium. I say only one like them that won't be stopping again. It could be Verstappen. I'd say the straights where Norris picks up most time. So he drops to about a second. That's nearly 2 seconds there now. But he drops to about a second when he goes around the corner. And that's the aerodynamics. Half in the corners or what wins you a Grand Prix. I reckon Lando's coming in lap 13 and that's why I couldn't. Go, come on. 2 seconds in it again. Full race update.
You're leading the pack. P1, Lando is behind you. The gap behind us is 45.5 seconds. They're on old mediums. You have 4 laps till your pit window opens. 18 laps to go.
To me it's more than the Drivers' Championship. For me it's a Constructors' Championship. Because from what I could see, you don't get much for winning the Drivers' Championship. And there's a big gap between Lando and the rest of the field. So I reckon if Lando boxed, he could, because a lot of them will pit together because they're all mediums. It wouldn't be so bad. I wish they had the whole scoreboard there. You could check the times, because it's about 18 seconds. Or well, thereabouts, that come out in front of. I'd be looking for drivers that would be over a minute behind me. Now I could tell you which place he'd come back out in. The next that race by him though.
Approaching the pit window, you'll be on the hards.
2 laps time. I think Norris could box this lap.
we expect the grip levels to start falling away soon.
He didn't box. Still going. There's a 3-second gap there. Now. Between Lando.
Moving to mix 2, fuel to mix 2.
An incredible race, so. "15 laps to go." Pit, pit, pit. Lando staying out. TV. Lewis puts a massive gap between Bottas is way back in, I'm pretty sure.
Pit window open. Let's box this lap.
Yeah, there's 18 seconds between them. Lap 14 he could box, and then I'd be in lap 15. So if he boxes, I'm going to stay out. No, I have plenty of time. Your way in. Your way in.
Lando is in the pits. Lando in the pits.
Well, Latifi and Lewis will pass him out. Yes. So that was on the slowest fucking pit stops by them. My theory didn't work out too well. He's down now in about 15th. These drivers are only going for a one stop, so See him get himself back up the field. He's already got a few. Good stuff, Lando. Oh no, that's me. Teammate status.
They're on fresh hards. They're in 6th.
6th. Good stuff, Lando. I'm telling you, he's an absolute pro. Tire wear's not so bad. So I haven't lapped him yet. Fuck, I haven't either. I can see him there. I thought I'd lapped him. Must have been someone else I saw on the minimap. I was wondering that because I was wondering that would have been a shit pit stop, considering we got a 1.8 in Bahrain. It is there. "12 laps to go." Norris is up. And Hamilton's boxed again. Great stuff. Don't want to really lap my teammate, to be honest. That's Lando. Perez. Come on, Lando. Get a podium for me, would you? There's your Ferrari, Ricardo, and
Go now.
Lando nearly caught up.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops.
He drove into me. Hold on a wee second. Oh, fuck off. Who's that? Is that? No, is that Ocon? Come on, come on. Come on, Nando. Scrape into that podium. Sevens. Yeah, it's between 7 seconds off. Who's in 8th? Bottas must have had a collision in the first lap or something. Oh my word. Yes. It's the power of the fucking upgraded Honda engine. Is it Pierre? Is it Albon? His Albon. Norris getting any closer? He is. He's cut it down to about 2 seconds. 2-3 seconds and he's 6th. From P2. Because his hard tyres are fresher than Verstappen's anyway. Because Verstappen went soft and then onto the hards. He's been on them now for about 14 laps. Well, about that. Come on, Norris. Oh Lord. Mercedes is DRS now. P6. Right. This is my rival. Rival status.
They're in 7th.
Got the overtake. Come on, Lando.
Okay, some information on Perez. They're slowing down.
Yes.
Some kind of problem with their car.
Come on. Let's go, Lando. Come on. There's a bit of a problem there. You can catch them. See, I'm only basing it off the gap to me. There's about 2-3 seconds. As long as Lewis stays behind me, and I'm still catching up to Ocon. Wait, I think Albon got him back on the other DRS zone, like. Rival status.
They're in 7th.
Alright. It's just so tight then. See the blue and the blue. Looks like the dark blues up in front, which should make Albon in front. But it's only because Lewis sat back and waited for the DRS. Yeah. That's the only reason that Lewis let him past him. Was to avail of the DRS. Six. Go on. Come on, Lando. Lando, you're so catching up to Perez. Just need to get that final bit of power out of the car. Not the Tyree. Oh wait, am I such a fucking idiot and they were already 7th and 8th? I thought he was 6th. But the Alpha Tauri, it's obviously Gasly. And 6th. Oh, I'm such an idiot.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Grand job, Jeff. If I could just get Norris and with him and then DRS. You could use a new DRS. Yes, says in it. Now look at the DRS package. Look at the DRS. It's the upgrade. And that's what Lando needs to get. Lando can get that and get past Perez. I'll give him unbelievable power. But I'm nearly lapping Lando. What I'll do is I'll give him a pull and I'll try and slow down Perez for him. Give him more. If I find a way to do that. But Jesus, look at how close it is. He's within he's within 1 second. He's within 1 second. He should have DRS. He should have it. I'll try catch up so I can see if the rear flat's open, but he should definitely have it. Because look at the gap. Maybe he didn't have it. He should have it this time though, and I should have it. Yeah, it's open. How the fuck is that so fast? Thank me later, Norris.
Alright, so we've been looking at the damage, and we think you should be okay to continue. It'll cost us a little bit of time, but we're nearly at the end of the race.
Can we nudge? Yeah, I don't think like that. They used to in older F1s. F1 2006 was mayhem. It's just mad.
3 laps of fuel remaining.
I had to try catch Verstappen for him. Keep him within DRS range though at the same time, so we can use it. Ah, look at him, he should be miles in front. If anything, fuck. If anything, Perez is going to be caught by oh no, Perez.
Okay, take it easy on the car.
Ocon's got him now.
Damage.
Perez might have the box, and that would mean then that Lewis would get past, which is not what I want. Yes, Gasly's passed him now too. This is where I could be thick. I could try and completely take Verstappen out of the race. Completely. For up 1-2 for us. Which would work out at us getting 100, would work out at us getting 44 points in the Constructors' Championship. Straight line speed of our car is immense. That's what I always had planned to do, that my teammate was struggling. Go up. Slow down the pack for him. Hold on a minute. Collision with Verstappen, collision with Hamilton, collision with Latifi, Stroll, Bottas. Did I collide with Bottas? Is that why he's out? Is that why he was doing so bad? Oh, he's up to 9th now. Oh, fuck off with that shite. I just want to see what... no, the whole thing is I want to see how much damage it actually takes. Right, that's it. Verstappen, I'm gonna... Right. Verstappen, you tried to take me out of the race. Is that it? Is that how we look at it? I was only experimenting with you, son. I respect you as a driver. So I do. fucking prick. Come on. Oh shit, we've another lap to go. Oh Christ. Because I'm only an amateur, like if I was like earning money from YouTube I wouldn't have fucking done that, but I just like streaming and I like YouTube. I don't earn anything from it and I like fucking about in the game, so I do it a lot more properly if I was earning something from it. Now, doing a mid-session save is again, just in case. Teammate status.
They're on old hards. They're in second. The time last lap was a 1:41.5.
Ocon's out. Have a sneaky feeling Verstappen's still gonna come second anyway. Sneaky suspicion. I think he's gonna get Norris at the DRS zone unless our extra powered Honda engine can pull away from him on this really long stretch here now. Other than that, I might have to sit back. He has DRS on him anyway. So he has. Come on, Norris. Because once I cross this, the race is over, so then I think it's order then that they cross the line in. Oh, Norris.
Great job. You've done everything we wanted today.
It's a performance to be proud of from our Chinese Grand Prix winners today. Talk to the ants. What was it that set them apart?
Oh my word. I think he was just pipped. I think. Look at him there, YouTuber. Quadrant star. He just came fourth.
Well, I'm thoroughly exhausted after the excitement of that race.
He came second. Come on, Lando.
They've worked hard to make it up there, and it's great to see them
1-2.
out onto the podium. So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. The scientist increases their championship lead. After an incredible day of racing, who was your driver of the day, Ant?
I have to give it to the scientist. They did a
Have it, I wanted, no, don't give it to me, give it to Lando. Lando deserves it. 101 points.
Check out the constructors' standings. The current leaders continue to extend their lead at the top. Meanwhile, a strong weekend from Red Bull this time out, and they improve their position in the championship. Well, Ant, so then
Get in. I know half all that was completely illegal.
Great workout yesterday. Let's give your applause. Your team secured the top two positions. Is it safe to say you're a winning combination?
That sounds completely strange, but
Positions during the race, didn't you?
it's what the acclaim needs. It's definitely our power advantage.
It's safe to say you're smashing everyone's expectations, isn't it? How do you feel seeing your teammate up on the podium? Appreciate your time.
This is class. Let's go. I think that's his best finish as well. I think his best finish in real life was only P3. That was so fucking unlucky, like, they would fucking rain. It's pissed me off too. See now, what upgrades, how can we do? So you can actually get rid of companies too, like Vodafone, stuff like that. I tried to do that one before. Doing that one. So they're 500. Yes, that's it. Oh, it's 10 days until the Dutch Grand Prix then. Right. Is everything looking?
What do you think of this?
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 11 there. There's a fair few there. There's a fair few there too. There's a fair few. 91 rating, and it was. That's where we're going to wrap up the stream. So you can buy anything else. Right. Thanks for tuning in. I'll chat to you later for the Dutch Grand Prix. I think it is anyway.